Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Folakemi Atos. Today I want to teach you how I prepare my delicious Nigerian chicken and beef stew. This is patty stew, very delicious. For this recipe, I'm going to be sharing all the ingredients I'll be using in my comment section. I will just get straight to the business. Before I forget, if you're just joining me today for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. Right now, I've already washed my beef and my chicken, and I'm going to season it and set it aside. While I set it aside, I'm going to blend all my peppers and boil it down. This is to get rid of unnecessary water. I just want it to be very, very thick. Yeah, as you can see on the stove, I'm already boiling my pepper to get rid of the water. So while I keep my pepper on the stove to boil down, I'm going to go to my chicken and I'm going to put all the spices I have in the house. Here, I'm going to start with Tony's. Please make sure before you put any spice, make sure you damp it let it be dry so that all the spices you're putting on your chicken can stay on it and can rub very well. So I've cleaned it and I've pat it dry and I'm putting all the spices. I'm starting with the Tony's. I put some all ground spice. I put some chicken wrap. I put some bouillon powder, curry powder, ginger powder, thyme leaves, smoked paprika, and I put some old bay. And at this time, it's really looking very good. And lastly, I'm going to turn in my grounded ginger and garlic paste. Then I'm going to give it a quick stir, turn it very well, mix it thoroughly, and cover it and put it inside the refrigerator. You can leave that overnight, but I did not do it overnight and it came out very, very good. It really came out very good. So there's no rule about it. Just make sure, but the longer it stays, the sweeter it becomes. Yeah, so that's just the thing. So I will just keep it inside the fridge and let it marinate very well. My chicken is out of the fridge and right now I just put it inside the pot that I'm going to use to cook it. As you can see, it is looking so good. And the next thing I'm just going to put in it, I'm going to put some bouillon powder to cook it. And as you can see from the other part, my pepper is fully boiled down and it's ready to be used right now. So I'm just going to put in some bouillon powder, add some chopped onions, and I'm going to add bay leaves and fresh thyme to the chicken. I'm not going to add any water. Don't put any water at this time. Let the juice from the chicken comes out. It's going to look so good. So just cover it, but don't. So just cover it on a low heat and allow the juice from the chicken to come out. Cover it and allow it. The steam is going to help it so much. So at this time, I'm just going to cover it and allow the juice to come out. The water, I'm not going to add any water. Before I forget, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And please hit the notification bell so that you get notified each time I upload a new video. Thank you so much and God bless you. So as you can see, my chicken is doing so good. Look at all those fluid outside. So you don't really need much water. At this time, I'm not even going to put any water because it turned out that it has a lot of water inside. So I'm not going to put any water inside again. That water is just enough for me to use as my stock. And that's what I'm going to use. I did not put any water. You can't believe it. And look at all those juice coming out. I don't even know where those waters are coming out from because it's been in the freezer for a long time. So That's why it's not good for you to put so much water when you are boiling your meat or your chicken or any protein you want to use. You have to be conscious that most of this thing has been in the fridge for a very long time or in the freezer for a very long time. Right now, it is time for me to fry my chicken. I just cover it for like 30 minutes and I'm bringing it out and I'm going to start frying it. It's looking so good. Yeah. So time to start frying. If you don't want to fry your chicken, you can actually grill it or you can use your air fryer if you have it. I don't have an air fryer yet, but I'm going to just fry it because I want to use the vegetable oil in which I fry it to prepare my stew. So nothing is going to waste. So I'm just putting in the vegetable oil. You can use any oil of your choice, but I'm using vegetable oil. This is a very healthy vegetable oil. So I'm just going to allow it to heat up a little bit and start adding my chicken. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. Thank you so much. This is the best part when you're frying the chicken. How many of you love frying chicken? I love frying things anyway. Any kind of things, I love frying things. And this is the best part when I'm frying. I just love the aroma. I love the cheesy, sounds that comes out from frying. I just love it. And the chicken is doing good. It's doing so well. So I'm just going to allow it to turn golden brown. Turn it, flip it to the other side. Then it is done. My chicken is doing so good and it's frying so well. Yes, you can see I'm just about to turn it and to remove it. This is just what I want. It's looking so beautiful. Looking so yummy. This is the second part I'm putting on the stove. And I'm just about to remove it on from the stove. It's doing so well. I love the color. I love the way it's not too hard. Yeah, this is the last batch I'm putting on the stove. And right now I'm about to start frying my stew. And the first thing I'm going to put on the oil, I'm using the same oil I used to fry the chicken. The only thing I did was to remove all the, particles inside. Yeah, just sieve it out and I'm putting it back on the stove. I add the onions and I will allow it to just fry a little bit. Yeah, don't allow it to burn, just give it a quick stir. And the next thing I'm going to do is to pour in my tomato paste. Yeah, I poured in my tomato paste. Then I had the seasoning. I had some seasoning. I had a bouillon powder. I had some curry and thyme. I would not allow it to burn. Yeah, and I had some tonics. Yeah, this time I'm gonna pour in my blended pepper, as you can see. Yeah, time to add in my blended pepper. By this time, the whole house is full with so much aroma, so much deliciousness. Yeah. So I'm just gonna pour in my tomato paste and fry. This time around, have to reduce the heat because I don't want all the splashes all over. So I keep on stirring continuously until it is well fried. My stew is doing so well. It is almost done. It is fried so well right now. And right now I'm going to pour in my stock, just a little bit of stock, just to get in all the nutrients. Yeah, and I'm going to turn in all the chicken. Add the chicken, test for salt and for all the seasoning. At this point, all the seasoning is just so good for me. I'm just good with the seasoning. And I'm just going to cover it and allow it to just simmer for some minutes. And my sauce is done. As you can see that I'm just about to put it off. Thank you for following me up to this point. Please try this recipe and tag me. This is the end result of the sauce. It's looking so good and so yummy. You got to try this too. It's so yummy. Thank you for following me. Bye.